Yeah. Let's quickly conduct a poll and we'll ask people's view. Good evening, Adrian sir. Welcome to the live stream. Balaji sir, good evening. Welcome. There is a portrait landscape live stream going on. So those who are interested, you can join that also, right? You're looking at the live stream in portrait. There's one more. I've shared the link in the group. So if you're interested, you can look into that. Now here, this is a 15 minutes chart of BTC. Now continuously BTC in recent time, it has given a breakout. And then after that, this breakout we will consider as a pole and this one as a flag. This is a bullish price action pattern where this area is acting as resistance, this area is acting as support. But this is a bullish price action pattern means we should have got a breakout towards the upside. If you're getting a breakout in the wrong side, that's okay. One by one, step by step, we'll start analyzing the chart. So based on that, what the direction we get, we will look into it. Okay. Yesterday it gave a big move after taking our stop loss. Yeah. And I had given the setup right after moving up, after correction, if that place you got entry, you could have looked into it. I was driving, so I could not look into any trade or any setup at that point of time. So we'll mark this range like this. So even now I was outside, I have just come. So step by step, we'll start analyzing each chart and then look into any opportunities that we have. Okay. Now first, what is the US market doing? US market Dow Jones at this point of time is kind of flat. Dow Jones. S&P 500 is flat and Nasdaq also is flat. So there is indecision. Fine. Next, we can see in BTC, it is a bullish pattern. Market is consolidating, and but will this zone after breaking, will market give a after giving wrong side breakout based on price action, will it move towards the upside? That we will see. As of now, this moment is a bit strong. That on a 15 minutes time frame. I have to switch to 3 minutes time frame. And from where market recovered, all of these things we have to look into it one by one. Breakdown is a bit strong. We'll mark this zone. We'll mark this zone and keep at this point of time. Let's analyze all the chart and come one by one. Some people, is there any news or anything as such? If you guys are aware of, let me know. Dow Jones is opened a slight gap down, but it's trying to recover. S&P 500 also. See, basically I have decided a support and resistance range. In case market is very close to that support and resistance, maybe then we can look into any opportunity. So 1,10,000. 10,000 range. Yeah. This is one range which in the future can act as support. Upper level, of course, we have a resistance which is 1,12,000. This range 12,300 to 12,300 to 400 range. This is the upper range I'm looking at. Market is, some people might get confused looking at a lot of candlesticks here, lines here. So as of now, market is holding on to this range, right? So let it hold. And now this is a swing, and this, after this pullback, the market has corrected decently and it has broken 786 level also, but randomly we cannot enter bearish trade. This area is kind of acting as a supporting zone, you can see. So Nasdaq also, if I get the data, it would be great. Now traders, I have told you guys, right, from Monday, at least 3 to 4 setups I'll be sharing in our crypto community group. So stay tuned for that, those who are interested. And this week or end of this month, at least one support and resistance strategy will be provided. Along with that, option selling strategy, maximum I'll try to give it this month only. In case it's not possible, next month first week. So 2 strategies from my end for free for crypto community group members is pending. Who wants to join the crypto community group, you can open account with Delta Exchange. The link is there in the first pinned comment. You can use that and join the group, and you should have at least completed one small trade. Okay, if you don't know the basics, already in our channel we have made the basic video. You send me the WhatsApp message asking for basic video link, we will share that also with you. Okay, so that's about it. Now I'm not taking any decision because this zone is acting as a supporting zone. S&P 500, Nasdaq, if it had given some clarity, it would have been fine. Kind of flat opening itself. It's moving in a channel pattern. It has given a wrong side breakout, S&P 500, but there we had the resistance zone. Out in the pool, around 50% are bullish about the market, 50% are bearish. Nice t-shirt, by the way, thank you. We'll see, traders. The zone market is acting as support too many times. If it tests this support, okay, but after this breakout, second time it has come to the supporting zone, right? I'll mark this range here. So sometimes like this it will come and move, or directly from this level only it will move. Looking at this candle, if I take a trade, sometimes I might get into trap. So here risk reward is kind of okay here, but at least I have to try up to this target, this level. Market many times it has tested this zone. People will consider this area as resistance. Here we have one resistance. Not yet decided. US market is not giving bit of confidence. So okay, a risk reward is kind of decent, 190 only. One attempt before I start only here. Now I have to enter at the upper level. Not so much of a difference, but up to this zone at least. If it was just a pullback, market will correct. That is the problem. I'll wait for the setup. Other index, S&P 500, all those things is red, but not everything. You can say is flat only. It's flat opening. Dow Jones is correcting a bit. I've not taken any trade, so I'm just looking at all the index. What are they trying to say? At the lower level, some stop losses is available in S&P 500. Dow Jones also is correcting. It's okay. If breakdown happens, many people will be bearish only. So this risk reward is kind of okay for me. Reward you forget. Maybe this is the target, future targets can change. But at this point of time, this entry point is here. Should I plan or here should I plan? I'm thinking. Dow Jones and S&P 500, I'll show you if you want. S&P 500 yesterday, this zone I said from their market corrected, but after giving breakout. This is the trend line where market is kind of holding. Here the sellers are there. Market has already tested that zone once. No doubt it can again fly towards the upside. That's there. But here you can see it has given a kind of wrong side breakout kind of situation, and then it had reversed. Is it just to remove weak players before the upside move, or if these sellers are really strong? That is a confusion bit. Here 786 level also market has broken. Dow Jones also, it's coming to a range here. This is the range, and next supporting range for Dow Jones is up to, let's say, 44,370, 390. Sorry, 44,250 range. So up to this zone it can come, but so much pressure will it put or not is a flat opening. We will see. I'm not yet entered, but I'll look into it. I'm not entering any bearish trade looking at this breakdown. Let the moment what it wants to do, let it happen. Moment is strong. Okay, this breakdown. Little reasonable stop loss. So here, show some pullback. Okay, it's formed a wick, taken. Let me also see if there is any where is the liquidity. This setup is kind of okay. So I'll place one order here. Order placed. And I'll trail the stop loss. I'll put the stop loss levels. So much stop loss is not required. So this is the setup which I have taken. So we'll see how it goes. This one, my understanding is just to remove weak players. If that is the understanding, at least market has to come up to this zone. We'll see how it goes. More of liquidity is there in 1,12,000 range only, the highest amount of liquidity on top. So this moment, let it happen what it wants to do. This trend line, if it breaks, we will continue to hold. I'll turn off the screen, traders. Just How many of you entered the trade along with me? Let me know. Network is lagging. For everyone, network is lagging, is it? Okay. Here it did not give a chance only to wait and take the entry. Here only a slippage of 180, 200 points happened. Dow Jones. Moved down, took the stop loss of buyers, moved up, any random seller stop loss taken. Now it is kind of deciding. This candle to this candle. My stop loss is at a reasonable place itself. I don't want to change the stop loss zone. Weekend only if it creates problem, but that's okay. Dow Jones is kind of spiking up a bit. Dow Jones is holding on to this range. S&P 500 still within this range only. This is BTC's volatility. And a movement of 300 points. Again from upper level, the correction of 300, 350 points. This random correction and all is not a problem because I have entered at the right place. Okay, according to me, this is where I wanted to enter, but entry I got somewhere here. That's why instead of placing my stop loss with below this or something, I've got my stop loss here. Now, if these buyers are strong from here only, basically they have to push. Too much they need not hold. If they want to create confusion by being sideways, it's entirely up to them. Stop loss you keep maximum 1,10,450. That will be the maximum stop loss. Now shall I take? Now if I was there, I would have taken. Wicks are too strong. Both the side wicks are getting formed. Then I'll switch to 1 minute. Okay. Now in case re-entry and all I don't want to take, I'll give the stop loss here only. Okay. I'll try for bigger targets. This is already decided. I'll go down. This was the range where stop loss was there. $51 is the stop loss. I'm okay with the supporting range. Let it move towards the upside, reach the target, then I will change. The stop loss, I'll get it little higher. The stop loss range. Let me just see liquidity profile. Here liquidity sweep has happened, traders, so continuation should have basically happen. On like 10,300 range is, this is one crucial range. Hopefully market doesn't come here. If it comes here, then reverse, it's a headache. Market moves up, enough space it has to move up also. Zero 0.5618 level rejection in recent swing. Consider the zone. Sustenance above the zone is required. We will see. My mouse battery is low. Above the zone, anyone who's interested, maybe who's not taken any trade as of now, I'm saying above the zone, you can consider. Okay. Stop loss for this trade, you guys see where is the stop loss? Around 200 points from my entry level. Market is giving a solid level. At this zone it is holding. If it shows continuation, maybe fresh entry you can try. Check BTC please. BTC chart only this is. S&P 500 has given a breakdown. Dow Jones is holding on to it. Nasdaq is holding on to its range. So now traders, from Monday in group, I'll start sharing important support and resistance level early morning itself. Okay, that will be very useful. We will see who's very active. Those zones will be a strong selling or buying pressure areas from where market can reverse. So targets there can be 1:5, 1:6 also. So 2-3 stop losses if we give also out of 10 trades. Most of the trades I'll be taking the trade along with you, but during Indian market, I'll place that, I'll give the setup, I'll place the stop loss target and all those things, and I'll just leave it as it is. It's facing rejection here. It's okay. The zone correction. Sorry. Here you mark the zone. within these two zones, market can create a lot of confusion. Okay, this is, let's say, the immediate support. This is the immediate resistance. Like I said, fresh trade above the zone only considering is better. Morning, I'll do pre-market analysis for Nifty and Bank Nifty, right? Morning, before I do pre-market analysis itself, I'll give off the important support and resistance level. For Ethereum, I'll give it for gold, I'll give it for oil, and also I will give it for BTC. All these things I will give it to you guys. So those levels, if you wait for those levels, then at that time, small stop loss opportunity is there, means you can consider. And of course, oil and all I don't personally trade, but people who are interested, for them I will do that. And along with that, what I will be doing, I'll be, by the end of the month, I'll also be giving the support and resistance course, so you guys can check out that as well. It's kind of acting as a range bound situation. I marked this level in black, right? The zone is acting as a range bound situation. We'll see. We have taken bullish side. At the bottom, stop loss hunting is done. Market has given a decent pullback. So from here again, will it go up to this zone? Chances might be low. It might at least reach the upper level is my understanding. Early morning only, if I give up you guys the levels, right, it will be very useful for you also and for me also, because when I come live, I don't have to wait until the market comes to these zones. If those zones market reach morning itself, then any trading opportunity during that time only we can take, right? So that makes more sense. Market became a bit sideways. Is there any news or anything as such? Fed Michelle speech that is there. Maybe in the month of September, if they have showing some positiveness of rate cut. Again, around I think 9:45 Fed Waller speech is there. Yeah, actually, Srinivas sir, that's a good plan, because my concentration will be in Indian market during the daytime. If I already give you guys the important levels and areas, then things will become a bit easy for you guys also, right? And when I give you the strategy, more easy things can become. More it becomes sideways, both the side stop loss hunting possibility, it gets created automatically. Hopefully we are on the right side. Sir, as you said, you will share option strategy in planning to. Yeah, my only doubt is, according to your backtest, what is the accuracy after high volatile situation? Sir, my personal suggestion will be, just give me a second, I'll let you know. Okay, I hope you guys can see me. About the option selling strategy, for me, it has given very good results in the past. But after that, there has been, because of market volatility, there has been some kind of issue. That's why I did not launch. Again, I've kept people to backtest. We are getting a decent return. Let's say out of 10 trades, 6 to 7 trades is going in our favor. Stop loss is decided and things like that. But whatever is the case, I will give you the strategy, right? You can trade with even one lot or 10 lots or 100 lots, one BTC. That's your wish. But you have to practice it with a reasonable amount of quantity for at least every day is expiry, right? So at least 2 weeks you practice and see. In during that time, when I letting you know about, okay, these are the levels where we can sell options. Okay, those levels you mark and see, just one quantity you try. So 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you see how it works out, right? After that, you come to a decision as to how much you can get into the market and things like that. I will not suggest that. I would say, even possible, one whole month you see the trades, whatever I take, is it profit or loss, whatever it is, I'll be showing you how much percentage that particular day I did. So that you see, if that is interesting to you, you try for some days with small quantity. Once you get confidence, you go ahead. Okay, that is my suggestion. Not require, there's no requirement even with, let's say, since there is no restriction as to how much lots, not mandatory one whole BTC you have to trade with, right? 50 quantity, 100 quantity also you can trade. In that instance, let's say if you just get in a capital of 25 30,000 also, that is sufficient for you to understand how the strategy is working. Okay, I hope you're getting my point. First you see for 2 weeks how the strategy is going. Because of market condition also, things can go here or there, but as per my understanding, strategy success rate is good. So 2 months we will give initial buffer. After that, another, sorry, 2 weeks we will give initial buffer. Again 2 weeks we will see overall net to net what is the profit we will see. So in a systematic way only we'll be taking this forward. Okay, how much points, how we, because for us in option selling, our target, how much we not need, is already fixed. Okay, what is the maximum target we are going to make, what is the maximum stop loss we are going to make, is already decided. So based on that only we are going to take the approach. We'll see how it goes. You just be prepared for it, that's all I would say. How much times is this level, traders, between the zone only? Finally it's come out. This one area, hopefully it sustains above this zone. All right, so face to face I wanted to tell all this, that's why I turned on the camera also. You let me, accuracy, everything, you be the judge for it. Okay, I'll give you the strategy, I'll give you the setup. There's no requirement for you to trade for the first 2 weeks also. If you're getting confidence, next 2 week you trade with small quantity, then you only decide. And support and resistance, certain people are getting finding it difficult to mark. So what ranges market can reverse, what range market can give a breakout, based on that one strategy I will give you, so that you see. Sir, symmetric approach can code it. So its symmetric approach, can we code it? I think coding is possible. Coding is possible because I was speaking with one of the member from Delta Exchange. He said coding that strategy is possible, but initially, you who's joining and all those things and all, let's say you are my backtesting team. I've done the backtest with you guys. I will share the setup. You guys see the backtest. After that, wholesome, we will then go for automation. That is something we can do. We can automate. All right. See, traders, this market is sideways. Well, speaking about all this, I didn't look at global market only. Nasdaq is coming to a supporting zone. According to me, in Nasdaq, let's delete all this. You give this level. This is a area, but my expectation is this zone. So if Nasdaq is holding on to this range, as long as it is holding on, it is kind of safe for us. S&P 500, you can see it has given a breakdown here. This breakdown may be maximum 6,000 to 4260 range. 4260. Yeah, this is a decent range. So as long as market is holding, I will consider this as a pullback before the upside move itself. And Dow Jones also. Dow Jones fine. It has potential of reaching up to 44,600 and 610 up to this zone. Nasdaq can move. This one now only finally at the breakout anyone is entered means fine. What we will do, will reduce our risk. There's no need to take any risk in this. The moment approach what we wanted, we have got. One thing I will say, safe traders, this is the zone. Market has reached this zone. Okay, if you want to book, you book. I'm not booking. This is the zone. Traders who wants to book, you can book here. Okay, safe traders, book here. Okay, for me this is the target zone. It can give a pullback also, that possibility is there, but for me I've reduced the risk. No risk here. I have a suggestion, maybe we do 1 month challenge like $100 or $200. We can do. Safe traders, you want to exit means you exit here. Okay, I've informed already. Lokanathan sir, hello, welcome to the live stream. See, the data I have, next trading session I will share the data with you. Okay, remind me sir, Robin sir, recent this one, how much percentage capital based on that, how much will be the gain per day, all those things in breakdown we have broken down in detail also, and we have kept everything. So I'll discuss about that. This area market is rejecting. Those who want to exit, you exit near the rejection zone. I have reduced the stop loss. This is the basically the first target. After this, continuation will happen means we will see. In market, liquidation is too far, traders. At least like 1 lakh, 12,000, that range liquidation is there. That is too far. Another, see, this range is too far. So until then, should we hold that? If we have to do that, I should not even change the stop loss. I have to just keep it as it is. The liquidation can start up to this zone. Here target reached. Safe traders can exit if you want, or get your stop loss to below this candle if you want. You can do anything that you wish to. Now, what is the logic for this trade? Let me tell you the logic, because making profit is not important, learning the logic is important. First, market was forming a what pattern? Bullish flag pattern. That one I have discussed with you. As per this, market had to give a breakout, but we saw market gave a wrong side breakout. If it is giving wrong side breakout, who pushed the market towards the upside? It was big players. If big players have moved the market towards the upside, will market go to target these people until this support? That is a challenging thing. Then whom can it target? It can target people who entered at these support buyers. So market came, formed a wick, targeted these buyers, and then again reversal. So now continuation will happen, not happen, it is up to the market. After reaching target, it is kind of rejecting. I don't give too much importance to that. 1,12,000, 1,12,800. Will market go up to that zone? 1,12,000. This resistance. If this resistance market reach 11,900, it can go to 12,200 also. In Hindi, what do they say? What do they say? Journey is more far. What do they say? I forgot. Intazar dur hai, something like that they say. Something they say, I don't remember. How many of you booked? Target reached here. How many of you booked the trade? We'll keep one base target. Delhi अभी दूर है. Not Delhi अभी दूर है. I stay in Bangalore. Delhi is far only. Something they say, traders, I don't know. Now you see in this trade for me, stop loss is $12. Target is $149, $150. So reach the target. Should I close? Not close? My mindset usually, if you catch the trend, you go as per the trend. As long as your risk is taken care of, don't worry too much. If market reverse, hit the stop loss, you're not making. As long as I book, this money is not mine. This is markets. If I book here, the money is mine. Okay, $12 loss. That is my overall this one. If I book here, $149 is mine. That is the overall thing. In between, as long if I book this amount, this is mine. If I don't book, it is not mine. So looking at this, don't say, okay, I'm in profit. It does not come to your account, right? So market is near the resistance. You want to book, you book. Booked already. Okay. How do you check liquidity? See, I'll show this thing for you. There is a heat map. You look at the heat map. Now in this heat map, this BTC heat map, what does it say? Here and all, at the current zone where market is, there is no liquidity at all. Okay. So liquidity is not there. Market is still not decided the direction. If it moves up, you see here 91.2 million, which is there in yellow. This is the highest liquidity zone. And at the bottom, where is the liquidity? Lowest liquidity zone is here. These zones, more liquidity is there. So in between this range, there is no liquidity. This means when market comes to this zone, high liquidity possibility is there. So people can cover. Here when market comes, high reversal is possible because people can cover. Okay. This is the simple basic logic. Who wants the link? I will share it with you. You see that? हाँ, मंजिल अभी दूर है. करेक्ट. मंजिल इधर है. क्या करेंगे हम? हो सकता है, नहीं हो सकता है, मार्केट के. I shared the link for that liquidity zone tool. Who wants to see, you'll see. Now, from the time the live stream started, I did not ask anyone to like the live stream. But if you have made use of it, please support the channel by liking the video, subscribing to the channel. Every day I come live around 7 o'clock. Okay. I have traveling business. What is it exactly? We help a lot of people with the visa documents required. When you submit the document for to embassy, right? Let's say you're applying for a Schengen visa. You want to travel to Europe. You need those documents. So flight tickets, hotel booking, all those things. I have people, and people find it difficult to get appointments in with big consulates. So those things, we have connections. We help out people with that. So that is one travel business that we take care of. We help people with visa process. What's my fees? I don't even know what is the fees and all those things. Everything my team will take care of. I have assigned 4 people for that. They look into all this, right? So if you're interested, you let me know. I'll ask them and tell you. In even here, I don't know what is exactly the course fees. Has the team changed the course price, offer and all? I usually say give them the offer. That time they give the offer, but rest of the things I usually don't know. Where should I contact? Because I want to get UK visa. It depends on what kind of visa you need. Our business is mostly with tourist visa itself. This is the next resistance area. Here, traders, this trend line market has broken. Okay. Now, if this level breaks, what will happen? It will attract some people to look for bullish trade also, because of which we can expect a pullback. We have to be ready if pullback comes. So, safe traders, if you want, you can book at the exit, the current level, or get your stop loss somewhere here, so that this becomes a risk-free trade for you. Tourist UK visa, I'll ask the team. I'll let you know. New entry. Excuse me. Entry little difficult traders, because this is given a breakout. It can convert to false breakout, or if it reaches this resistance, it can correct. So two situation is there. It can be a pullback. So wrong place you enter means market will take your stop loss and then move, right? So that is one concern. See here, it's giving breakout and then it's correcting. So I told anyone who wants to book here, you book, or maximum you keep stop loss here. If stop loss, it's fine, take that. Now directly if market comes here, takes my stop loss, will I be worried? No, I'm not worried, because what is that? Manzil dur hai. For that 12 points is nothing. From my end, booking here I have told. After this breakout booking levels I have told. And trailing stop loss up to this level I have told. So whoever has done the basic things, you guys are safe. Who's not doing that, you're just waiting for me. Either with me you will book bigger target, or with me you will give small stop loss and exit. No complications here, right? Things are very simple, straightforward. Hello, so what do you think about Indian market? So everyone is saying heavy manipulation is going on, especially in index. What is your opinion, sir? If it continues, what will be option buyers in pickle? See, most of the things, most first point, what I will say, market is volatile. We need to understand manipulation can happen. US market, what Trump says, anything global market related can create problem for us. Next, if you are carrying forwarding the positions overnight, okay, from the last 2 years or 2.5 years, no, at least 2 years, I'm not carry forwarding any positions overnight. Small option selling I'm doing with 3-4 lots, like that's you just keep, but that one is just, it will keep going on, right? That is a strategy process what I follow, that is going on. But apart from that, majority of the things for me, it will just be fresh day, new beginning. In that, is the setup available? What is the stop loss? What is the target? Is this setup as per my rule? Is there a story behind for me to take this entry? If that is there, everything is there, maximum, let's say 20 points, 30 points, we are taking the risk, that we are deciding, okay, I'm going to go with so many lots and risk is going to be around 30 points. This 30 points is my capacity. Even if I lose today, next 30 to 60 trades, if I fail also, I have the capital, right? So with that mindset I approach, and I don't carry forward any position overnight. And those who follow me know that mostly after 2 o'clock also I will not trade. I will avoid trade. Only when there is too much conviction, I have already taken the trade, like yesterday's case. I expected a bigger correction. That is one of the main reason I held on. So when we are doing option buying, we have to protect. No one will come and protect us. So we are guessing certain levels. For example, in BTC also, I'm guessing certain level where, okay, this is the zone where buyers, fresh bearish traders can enter. They will be trapped, no stop loss hunting levels. So market has a potential of moving up. This is the logic. And what supports the logic is the flag pattern, wrong side breakout, and market has taken the liquidity out here. That is one thing. And here I'm telling the logic that, okay, market can give a pullback or it can reverse also from here, because this moment I expected here, how much continuation, let's say it comes to this zone, later it reverses, or from this zone only it reverses, that's not under my control. That is the reason I keep my stop loss near my entry. I did not trail up to this zone. So risk is around $12, right? So that is a risk which is nothing. So I've taken that risk. If the मंजिल अभी दूर है, रीच हुआ तो हम ले सकते हैं, नहीं तो ऐसा स्टॉप लॉस देना पड़ेगा. That's how. So this how I approach. I don't complicate things. I just look at the market in a very simple manner. Is the risk reward okay? So we'll be seeing you live last time tomorrow. No. I will live. I come every day. That I'm not going to change. But the setup, whenever is possible, I'll be sharing it in the group. That is what I mean to say. Traders, like I said, breakout, attracted buyers, created false breakout, too much of correction. Now it has come to cost to cost. Am I worried? I'm not worried. This is the 12 points risk. If it takes the risk and then moves, or it shows continuation, not under my control. Okay. So no changes I'll be doing in this trade. Oh, thanks for clarifying. I thought you won't be coming live from. No, sir, I'll be live. If this is, I don't know if there is any news. If there is any news coming out because of that market is reacting, I'm not sure. Let me look into. All right, you see here Dow Jones is near this resistance which I said. What about other index? S&P 500. It's not yet come to the support. Resistance is too far, 6,200. Nasdaq, this is the resistance. So this was the resistance zone, and because of that, market is showing some bearishness. Along with that, BTC also is showing some bearishness. When did I tell you that, traders, there is a chance that Dow Jones, it can go up to this zone, it can correct? When did I tell you? Where is that? Nasdaq, this is no, Nasdaq, this is fine, this zone. S&P 500, this is the area. One second, Nasdaq, let me see. Nasdaq, didn't I tell you the zone? Sorry. Nasdaq, I thought I said the zone, upper level. Anyways, fine. So Nasdaq, still S&P 500 comes to this zone. Still, it is just a pullback before the correction. But if I had seen this, okay, if I had seen Dow Jones recovering and what is that, Nasdaq coming from the zone, then I would have thought, okay, I would have trailed. But too much conversation I was having here, right, explaining about option strategy and things like that, I did not do. Here I'm not going to make any changes, going to leave the trade as it is. Almost it's come near the stop loss. Almost there. Exactly near the stop loss. And someone asked me, sir, can I take a bullish trade here? I said no. There is a chance of reversal. I don't know how much market will reverse. It can reverse up to this zone also, take my stop loss also and reverse. The chance is there. So those who avoided the trade there is better. Now if you have to enter, you can, but this candle is strong. That is one problem. But if I was there, I would have entered, placing my stop loss below this candle or something. Stop loss is small. Here Nifty strategy adjustment PE side today and S&P going down in my favor, sir. Okay. I think I told in this one also, Telegram group, I'm not interested in buying. If I want with small quantity, I can sell put option. So if you see 25,600 strike price, there was a nice, where is it? There was a nice decay in that to a certain extent. After 2 o'clock, usually I don't suggest. Before 2:30 or before 3 o'clock, many people will wait until it turns zero. That and all I don't personally do. At least 70 to 80% of the premium decay if I've got, there's no point in waiting up to zero. It is better that we close. This trade though, again up to this zone, it is a headache only. What to say about this? How many of you exited the trade as per the risk reward? How many people trailing stop loss hit? Let me know, traders. I'll turn off the screen. New entry. Okay. I exited, gained 25. Okay. Those of you watching the live stream, support the channel traders. Will it come to 1,09,500 and then reverse? Let me see. To come to, there is a chance, but 50% chance only, which surety I cannot say. My probability, I'm thinking towards the upside only at this point of time. I had put you guys on mute and I was just speaking. Sorry for that. Anyways, how many people entered the trade along with me? Let me know. This trade, fine, I'd already told. And this second setup, I said, at this zone, anyone who's interested, you can enter. How many people entered there? Now what we will do, I'll shift the target here. Okay. Who's holding on with me, still you will be in profit. Who booked here, you would have made profit. Re-entry, anyone who's taken here, you also would be in profit. So maybe you will just get the stop loss to cost. You want to hold up to the target, you can do that. So in this, risk for me is just 8 points, right? Reward is kind of 760 points. That's how I see this. Okay, good. S&P 500 is showing some recovery. It did not come to support directly, it is showing recovery. Dow Jones, again it has reached the resistance zone. Oil, there was gold and oil, there was nothing important for me to say, so I just ignored. Again, Dow Jones coming to resistance. Here, there was no requirement for it to again come to the resistance. Only if it is bullish, it will come. So, we will see. I'll give you an update related to Nasdaq. In Nasdaq, this zone is there. See, this zone will act as rejection zone. Here, if it forms W pattern move towards the upside, it will be very favorable for this. Or if it acts as a retest zone, market corrects, it will be a tricky situation. So we have to wait and see. If market goes above this zone, right, if it sustains above this zone also, I'll not worry about this resistance. This candle above it has to sustain. Only if it doesn't sustain above this candle, it's a problem. If it sustains above this zone, comes to this rejection zone also, it will move off towards the upside. That's my understanding. So this zone, it is correcting a bit. That is the only problem. We'll leave it to the market traders. Once it goes here, this will not be the target. Target will be above. Now, what would be my idea? Let me tell you. This zone I said is a protection zone. If market goes above this, my expectation is it will continue. If it doesn't go reverse, that's a problem. Okay, I've clarified about that. Next, if market goes above this zone, comes to this resistance, the stop loss what is there at the bottom, which is $12 loss, what is there, in case the stop loss, no need to keep it here. We can get the stop loss to the upper level. So no matter what in this trade, approximately $60-70 will be the profit. After that, whatever we keep getting towards the upside is our bonus. All right, I hope you're understanding. That's how we need to consider. At the current zone, when you asked here, can I enter? I had told, but this zone is a crucial zone. If market sustains above this zone only, continuation possibility is there. See, Nasdaq, what issue it is doing? It is not sustaining above the zone. It is giving bearishness. That is one problem. But S&P 500 is going strong. If S&P 500 goes strong, then S&P 500 can reach the zone. Okay. Yeah, it can reach the zone. So their momentum possibility is there. If that happens, that will support my trade. One more good thing is happening, that is, I told you just 2 minutes back or 5 minutes back, there was no requirement for market to come to resistance again. Only if it is bullish it will come. So here also some bullishness we can see. Even if this Nasdaq starts coming, right, it will be favorable for us. It's given a breakdown. How much correction has it done? It has done a decent correction. We will see if Nasdaq holds on to this range. As long as Nasdaq holds on to this range, my trade also I'm okay to hold. Can we do option in crypto? Yes, you can do, but option buying, I don't think it is required, because you're getting a decent leverage here. Capital requirement to execute future market trades is, you are having the leverage here, so that is not required. But for option selling, yes. But option selling, naked options, when you sell, there is risk involved, right? So that you need to factor in. That is why I'm planning to give a strategy for you guys, where risk to a certain extent it can be limited. This, like I said, pressure zone. Only if market goes above the pressure zone, it will be good for me, or else it will be a difficult situation. Are you doing option buying? Not in crypto market. In crypto market, I don't do option buying. I've done basic video of crypto trading, right? In that only clearly I have explained everything. Traders, is the audio video clear? Is there any lag in audio video? Someone told me that there is a lag in. Bro, is this method sustainable for long term? Which method are you asking about? Dhanush sir? You thought market may... Sir, I don't understand. Today Nifty move. Buyers entered at 23,350 2 or 3 days back. Would have booked their profit at 25,500 zone, and sellers sitting at 25,500. I thought market might move there. Market is irrational, traders, as long as we remain solvent. So market will do what it wants to do. Things as per our prediction only, everything will not happen. Stop loss will just keep, and we'll keep going. That's it. There are many people who think too much and complicate things. That is the problem. See, anyone is saying, okay, now market has given a breakout. From here, I think it will move towards the upside. Only keeping this one logic, if anyone entered, definitely those people are trapped. Majority of the people do that itself. They just have one point to justify their entry. That's why I keep saying, build a story behind your entry. It has to have at least 2, 3, 4 valid points. So that will build a story, and with that, when you enter, even if you take that loss, as per my experience, out of 10 trades, 5 to 6 trades will go under in your favor. So that too, anyways, risk reward is more than 1:2, sometimes 1:3, 1:4. So you will end up profitable. That's how I see it. So as per stop loss hunting, the market today should be on call side. Why did it take put side today? See, where market begins also matters. Okay. Now there are some results, TCS and all those things coming out. That can be one of the reason. Bank Nifty, I've been telling this zone, right? This zone, I've been continuously saying, if markets has to sustain above this zone. Did Bank Nifty sustain? It did not, right? It did not sustain the zone. There was pressure in Bank Nifty and Nifty also. If the first candle itself, usually why do I wait? I wait because to understand, okay, how much big is the candle? If market wants to trap people, it wants to move towards the upside, so much correction and all will not come. You see this setup, when I gave the logic here only, I was saying I'm waiting for bearish trade, I'm waiting for bearish trade, let us get the pullback, we will look into it, right? So that is where we looked into bearish trade. Patience is the key. Sometimes what we think, what market thinks, can be entirely different. When things are not, we are not able to understand, it is better we wait and then analyze the market sentiment. So Bank Nifty was a bit bearish, so Nifty majority heavyweight. See, that only logic I don't understand. Already we have Bank Nifty index, majority of Nifty's weightage comes from Bank Nifty also. So the way how, if in that case, if banking sectors is not performing that well, it is showing strong bearishness, then that is that. And also option sellers, I had said 25,500 people are not budging, they're not ready to give up, right? Positions are just getting added on the call option sell side. So taking all those factors into consideration only, we went bearish today. Now all the setups I keep sharing or telling in the group, I explain with the logic also. I share the voice note, I give the view and things like that. So it is not just stop loss hunting. Apart from that, trend also, if there are two things, one is stop loss hunting, another one is trend. Okay, stop loss hunting, why? It can attract people here, attract people, give them confidence on the bearish side, remove all the weak players, then I'll continue the move. This is stop loss hunting. Up to this zone, where if market goes, from there it corrects, then sell the stop loss hunting. After that also, if it continues, then it is trend continuation. Here it did price correction, sorry, time correction. Later it wants to do go as per the trend. Okay, that's how you need to see it. Finally break the zone, buddy. Now give me a closing. Once you give me a closing, I don't think this level resistance and all market will respect if it gives a closing here. The next level is this only. Okay, closing I have got. Now what is my job? My job is to trail my stop loss. Okay, now no matter what, my stop loss is here. Already we have made that profit. Now I don't believe that this area will act as a resistance. I feel it can give additional 200, 300 points. That is my understanding. By chance market is not going as per my view also, net to net I will close profitable in this trade. Minimum $50, or we can make up to $140, $150. I don't know certain things what I'm saying you guys are understanding, or I have to explain more clearly, that I'm not sure. So let me know whatever I'm saying here, have you understood? What is the brokerage in delta for one BTC? Approximate for one BTC, it will be around, maybe I'll look into it, because for option selling it is a bit different. Sometimes we cannot think like you. That is fine. Whatever logic you have, you can use, but you have to stick to your logic. And if market is proving you, okay, your logic is wrong. Now I'm saying this is the zone I was waiting for, pressure zone. Now that market has broken this zone, there's very, very less chance it will take reversal from here. Okay, it will continue off the trend. This based on my experience in the market, Indian market and things like that I am saying. But what I have done, in case market goes opposite, I've trailed the stop loss. That bit from my end for safety I have done, right? That's all is in my hand. Rest is market. I think here market is making a momentum like this and all those things, right? It is attraction of bearish traders. Expectation is whoever is thinking of entering bearish trade, liquidity is getting created for market to move up, right? That is what I feel. That's why any fresh bearish trade at this zone I will not take. The zone stop loss I have kept. If it hits the stop loss, fine, I will exit. It's formed a doji candle. Now safe traders, if you want, you can get your stop loss here also. I'm not getting my stop loss there. I'm okay to keep my stop loss here. Where to see Nifty and Bank Nifty liquidity, any tool? Maybe you can see open interest, change in open interest, those kind of things you can see. I'll give you one link, you see that. I expected this live stream to be just 1 hour. Already we could have booked here and gone. It's going on for 1.5 hours. There's some pressure here. Let me just quickly see of what and all other index is doing. S&P, Dow Jones, fine, it is bullish, no problem. S&P 500. S&P 500 has just given a breakout. This breakout might be creating some confusion among people. It can trap, but my expectation is even if it traps, it will move up. So that is there. Just give a proper closing, then I will trail my stop loss even more. Achinta Paul, you're welcome. Rejection, breakout, retest above this pressure zone. resistance attracting people, stop loss creating on top, and the stop loss market has to move. However, I see in my eyes it is looking like continuation only, but for safety you guys can get your stop loss here if you want. Okay, I'll not be doing that. Some people are worried about losing the profits, right? For them I'm saying. Thank you, did well today, got to go. All right, bye bye Srinivasa, take care. Is anyone holding the trade with me? Let me know. If no one is holding, maybe I will close. The live stream and update I will share in the group. This pressure zone market has cleared, so this is no longer a pressure zone for me. Okay. Now basically market has to start trapping people who have taken bearish trade. Considering this area as resistance, we will see. I booked profit. Thank you. You're welcome, sir. इतना वक्त बीत गया लेकिन मंजिल अभी दूर है. हाँ, ज़्यादा दूर है ना. देख लेंगे क्या करेगा मार्केट. मार्केट हमको कैसा चाहिए वैसा मूव नहीं होता है ना. मार्केट का मूवमेंट हम अंडरस्टैंड करना चाहिए. मार्केट टेक्स इट्स ओन टाइम. ओके. Oh, re-entered fresh trade here also. Good 400 points movement. Just give me a second, I'll be back. Anyone who wants to book your profit, you can book it, but I'm holding on till that support zone. Okay. One good thing which is happening, Dow Jones, oh sorry, Nasdaq I was talking about. W pattern. I was talking about W pattern, right? So it's kind of giving W pattern. Hopefully this doesn't convert to failure. It at least comes up to this zone enough. My Hindi is good. My Hindi, I'll first only the way how I speak is very slow. Hindi, if I have to speak, I have to think so much and speak. So I might say something wrong also. That's why I don't try too much. Okay. Market is holding on to this range too much. What we will do, we'll get the stop loss here. From here, if the movement continues, good. So in this trade, whatever happens, for us, we'll make $77 or $150. That can go even further if we keep trailing. I want to hear from you. Sir, explain that in Tamil. Target is too far. In Tamil, how do I say? You tell me. போவது கல்லளவு கடித்தால் கடல் அளவு. கரெக்டா? போனால் கல்லளவு கடிச்சால் கடல் அளவு. Okay, the moment what I explained, I said this level will not act as resistance. That's happening, but two candles, small candle, it's forming. Who wants to trail and go, please do that. Who wants to book, also book. Pattern. This sustenance fine. This, if it breaks, continuation fine. Again, one pullback. Will it do and continue? Can I trail the stop loss? Who wants to exit, you please exit. Okay. Fantastic. Okay. Thank you so much. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. Okay, I feel majority of the people have exited the trade right at the zone. So this is the additional movement. Next, second target which I had set. Here you can see I've set the target. Here trailing the stop loss up to this zone. So here if it comes $70 or else $150. How much more can we wait? More than 1 hour, 30-40 minutes is done. Who wants to book here also, you can book. That's entirely up to you, right? So you have to just switch to 1 minute. In 1 minute, little cranky market is acting. It might come down. So who wants to book, you can book. All right, I have given updates. For those who want to book, you can book here, okay, or this zone, or target this zone. Whatever happens, we'll be making $70 profit in this trade. Net to net, we are positive, so we will close for the day. Okay, live stream is going for too long. Thank you everyone for participating. Every day I desperately wait for 7 p.m. You desperately wait for 7 p.m. Good. Okay, good. Hopefully everyone is like that. All right, now what we will do, this stop loss will get it here. Okay, little more we will trail. Now if this is inducement, market has to break. So if it breaks, continuation should happen. If continuation happens, we will capture. That's it. Trail. So in this trade, what has happened is $85 profit or $145. Whatever it is, it's fine. All right, traders, too much we are discussing. Trail the stop loss below this candle. If it goes, you close the trade. All right, thank you everyone for participating in the live stream. I hope you had a good time, you learned something new today. Good night, take care. All right, bye bye. Good night. Please share the heat map.